What's up? Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Like the Path podcast featuring me, Raphael, host of the Can You Blame Me? Let's get it, y'all. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Yes, sir.
All right. Hi, everyone. It is Queen Cole here, your host and curator of Light the Path podcast. And joining me on the show today is Raphael Tommy, the host and creator of Can You Blame Me podcast. And I also hear he's a also part-time living legend. So now everybody, y'all got to stay tuned, guys and girls, because this show will be called Can We Blame Guys? I'll be asking a series of questions from the ladies that we want to know. We want some explanations. And today, Raphael is going to help me do that. So you got to stay tuned. You do not want to miss this conversation. But first, try new things. All right. Well, welcome to Light the Path podcast, Raphael. I am so glad to have you here. And first of all, I want to start off with Try New Things Tuesday. I want to know, what did you leave in 2020 that you're replacing with in 2021?
Man, well, first off, let me say this because this is a historic moment. And this was a long time coming. So I'm not going to mess up the formula or the structure. But look, I got to say, thank you for having me on. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes and your shares and tags, man. I gotta say that off the rip, man. So thank you. It's an honor. I just had to get that out the way. What I'm leaving in 20.
Well, I gotta say, I appreciate that. Thank you. And you know what? That's how I think it's supposed to be. I know people think like, oh my gosh, podcasters, we're in competition with each other, but I don't feel like that. I feel like there are enough listeners. I listen to several different podcasts, so I don't feel like listeners can't listen to me and listen to you, listen to Dope Discussions, listen to Down Five, listen to the Power Level podcast, listen to whatever else that they want to. So yeah, that's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. You heard me. I said speak up, sis. We gotta throw that in there. That's my girl, right? That's my dog.
That's right. Yes. So
yeah. Nah, for real. And I feel the same way, man. We all eat, and whoever make it to the top first, I just hopefully they'll have that be genuine enough and that real, how to keep the morals to kind of bring that person up with them.
Absolutely. And once, even as we're growing and moving forward, it's nothing for me to share your stuff or share somebody else's stuff. It's not going to take away from me. So I think that's how it's supposed to be.
For sure, man. Now let's get into these questions, man. What I'm leaving in 2020 and carrying into 2021, if I heard that correct.
Yes.
So this what I'm doing, man. Like I'm finna be stiff on these people, Queen. Like what I mean is no more Mr. Nice Guy, which I ain't never been all the way nice anyway like that, except for the people I rock with. But look, man, this year for me, for us, it's time to manifest your value. And what I mean is like know your worth. I know everybody say know your worth, but like, man, we done invested almost, for some over a year, some almost 2 years. We done put the time in, we done put the work in. Y'all done seen us building the brand. Now it's time for the fruits of our labor. You know what I mean? So all the little freebies and the homeboy discounts and the favors, and you know what I'm saying? If I invite you to the platform and I say, hey, cool, you can come, but get what? Let me send you my price list. Let me email you my price list. Either you respect it or check it. But look, what like Charlemagne say, it ain't what they pay you, it's what you negotiate. You see what I'm saying? So I know my worth, bro. So it's time to upgrade the brand. So to answer your question, I'm leaving behind the mentality of I'm just getting started, I'm new, I'm doing this on the strength, and just come and support. You ain't got to do this, you ain't got to do that, or pay or nothing like that. I'm really kind of just acknowledging being more firm on acknowledging my worth of myself and my brand.
Yeah, I absolutely respect that. I mean, and one of my another lady, say it loud, she put a meme up there. She was saying, I am not gonna lower my prices. Y'all gotta go find some more money. And I'm like, that's
Mm-hmm.
legit because you got to think about it. If we want just expensive materialistic things, why can't we pour into our fellow brother or sister in the game, in the podcasting world, or just family, friend, foe? Pour into them the same way you pour into somebody that has a place at the mall. So if you're going to pay their prices, then I definitely think people got to respect the prices for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And if you don't, if you, it ain't even about just respecting or disrespecting. If you know what I'm saying, if you feel like, well, hey man, I ain't finna pay that to come on his platform or her platform, like who do you think it is? That's cool. Just be respectful of how you decline. Just respectfully decline. But it's time for me and Queen to get paid. It's 2021. Y'all see the merch, like the path. Can you blame me?
Hey,
We here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I reciprocate that. If you said, hey, Raphael, I want you to come and do a stream with me, it's not gonna be in studio, it's gonna be virtual. But hey, just for your services or my services, this is what I asked for. Boom, I shoot you that. I don't care. I would have paid for this because I know what your potential. Now, if I ain't see no potential, hell no, I ain't finna give you no money. But yeah, we gotta acknowledge our work for 2021, Queen.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. I'm with you. We're gonna be soaring with or without whoever coming because everybody
Yep,
can't come also. And I think that's the part that I struggle with, that everybody can't elevate to those heights, because even as an eagle, when an eagle flies, a pigeon can fly a certain height, but at a certain altitude, a pigeon is going to drop off because the air is very thin. So I definitely agree with you, because when you're rising, everybody can't come with you.
that's right. That's right. And I'm in Atlanta, so I can use a falcon, but I mean, same analogy. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's real. That's
Absolutely.
real, man.
All right. Well, continue to try new things.
Continue to try new things, man. New money, new goals, new men, new women, whatever your preference is.
Hey,
Just
hey, hey,
hey,
hey.
hey, hey, hey. Yeah, man.
Yes, so absolutely. And so I'm excited about this conversation because I like the name of your podcast, Can You Blame Me Podcast. And so I was thinking about that. I was thinking about, like, man, well, how can we do this? And I was like, I want to make it fun because Raphael is fun, you're upbeat. So I was like, I definitely want people to see your personality with this. And I thought, like, let me poll some of my friends, let me go to some of my group messages and get some questions. So these were submitted by some ladies, and we want to know, can we blame you guys for this? So we want some explanation for different
Okay.
these different scenarios, air quotes, that you guys be bringing in here. No, you know what? First of all, before we even get into the question, tell everybody where they can find your podcast and how long you been podcasting and what it's all about.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, you can find my podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. I've been doing it since October of 2019. Can you blame me? Really come from the aspect of it's a double meaning I'm trying something new because I don't have any broadcasting or media personality or any type of like that type of background. You know what I mean? I'm just trying something different. Hopefully, y'all can't blame me for trying something new. And it also can mean you speaking on a subject or a perspective like what we're about to get into. That's my opinion. Hopefully, y'all can't blame me for my opinion. So it's like a double meaning.
Okay, and I think that's dope. So we, just so people know, because we give it. Can we blame guys? Today we want to know, can we blame guys? And here's the first scenario. I
Uh,
flirted with another woman because you weren't giving me enough attention.
I I flirted with another one.
I flirted with another
I
woman.
flirted with her. Oh,
You
so
weren't giving me enough attention. Like, how much attention y'all really need?
oh hey, we got okay. I got it. Ooh, got doing queen in this thing, boy. All right. Let me get some water. We on the hot seat.
You're on the
Okay,
hot
so
seat.
I'm
We
speaking.
want to know,
I'm
can we blame guys for this, or is it the woman's fault?
flirted with another one because I can't now. You can't blame. I'm gonna stick for the men. You can't blame the guys for that. You know what I mean? If he flirting with okay, so basically that means he must be lacking. Well, attention. You just said it. So that ain't no different from a female doing the same, entertaining another guy's time. So nah, I can't blame him because like maybe he may be going through some self-esteem issues. Maybe he may be going through a time in his life to where she may have kind of started off one way and then kind of just got comfortable and just kind of left him astray. So I mean, you got to finish the way you started. So if she started with attention, then she got to keep that same energy. So I mean, that question it can kind of go a lot of ways, but I would say that you can't blame them from entertaining another woman's attention because y'all, we both want to feel like we both want to feel special. We both want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we your number one treasure. So no, I can't blame him for that.
Okay, so how much attention do y'all need? Y'all need constant attention?
Okay, look, I'm just entertaining the question. Hell no, I ain't gotta have that much attention, man. Not for me. I'm,
I mean, okay, so I guess let me be more general with it. So every time you get a haircut, do I need to acknowledge, oh, you looking good, you looking fresh? Do every time I need to give you attention every time you get a new haircut?
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up. No, you don't have to acknowledge it. Okay, look, story time, guys. So look, check this out. Check this out now. Now, when in the situation I'm in a relationship, I ain't even gonna say situation. In a relationship that I'm in, when I get my hair cut and we around each other, I hope she don't see this. Her ass don't say nothing. She don't say nothing, bro. Nothing at all. She make I take that she a little better at it since I called out, but I may get it. Oh, you look nice. That's nice. But no, let me go out. Let me be out of town, a friend, a family house or whatever, and I FaceTime or send a picture or whatever. Oh, I love your haircut. I wish you could be here so I can see it. You looking good and you all cute. Too bad I ain't there. Like, oh, you got all dressed up when you go out, huh? Like, you got all the compliments in the world. Well, I mean, I'm 2, 3, 4 hours away, or even if I'm not around you. But when I'm right here in your face, all this chocolate in your face, you know what I'm saying? You take it for granted. You just like, oh hey, okay, how you doing? You like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I do appreciate the attention. You ain't got to constantly tell me, but just keep the same energy, man. Just be a little consistent. Don't turn it on to turn it off. I ain't no attention freak, but just yeah, we like to feel special too.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, because how I am is like if I, like today, I couldn't do lashes because I'm like, I need to be able to see, so I need my glasses on. But if you see me like this, whoever my person is, he sees me like this, he's like, okay, you cute or whatever. But if he see me with my lashes, I want to acknowledge me. I want you to be like, Queen, you popping today. I want you to acknowledge that. So I don't need constant attention, but I do need a certain level of attention. Like I need you to notice. Like if a stranger can notice, like I would rather my person notice opposed to just a stranger.
Hey Queen, I'm gonna be real with you though. Can we be real on your podcast?
I mean, hey, that's why we here.
I heard you use lashes for your example, man. Like really? You know what I mean? Like I said, I know you just giving an example, but like on some real talk, like if you got on lashes, I'm gonna tell you like, hey, babe, cause I ain't really no lash person. I'm like, babe, I like the lash, they cool, but I like you, better without the lashes. You don't necessarily need that to enhance you. You beautiful just like you are, just like the Bruno Mars song used to say. Cause I don't know what type of lash girl you are, cause you got the ones who got on look like they got blinkers on.
No, mine aren't like snuffy. They not like a snuffer uppercase or a tarantula. No, I don't do the video ones. But if I'm doing like or some kind of camera work where it's video. I mean, not this because I need to see the questions. I need to, navigate the StreamYard. But if I'm doing like a video or something like that to give an extra pop, I will do a light little.
Oh, subtle with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I mean, surely I go from baby doll to no hardly no lashes.
Nah, for real. Okay, I got you. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, if I see you, it's all about us acknowledging that, hey man, I took time to look like this. That's all y'all want. When
Yeah,
y'all taking
yeah,
1, 2.5 hours to get ready, yeah, it's a little irritating, but y'all doing that for us. So it ain't so much about, like you said, the lashes or the little intricate details. Just acknowledge the effort. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So
yeah, I
yeah,
absolutely agree. All right, here's
yeah.
the second question. This is a good one. I thought this one was a good one because I never knew really about this until now. I was married for 17 years, so I really didn't have experience with this, but this is something that it's a thing. So the second question is I
Damn,
go
17 years. Damn, that's a long time.
yes, yes. So the second question is I ghosted you because you came on too strong and you freaked me out. Like, is there such thing as a woman coming on too strong?
Yeah, it definitely is. It
Mm.
definitely is. Yeah, man. Um, oh my God. Yeah. I'm gonna give you
So
an example, man.
I guess what's a good reason to ghost? I guess that's the point that we're trying to get at. They're saying that they ghosted because the woman came on too strong and that freaked you out. Like, what could be coming on too strong? I guess is the better question that would make
And
you want.
coming on too strong can be, hey man, read the room. Read the room, like just check my vibe. Like I'm more of an organic type of person. So if we both on that giving that same type of energy off, like, I'm texting you just as much as you texting me, we texting each other about the same. It ain't gotta be the exact same, but what I'm saying is if the only time we talk is when you call me, yeah, that might just be a sign. You see what I'm saying? The only time I come over is when it benefits me. It might just be a sign. You know what I mean? But if you constantly, the number one thing that most men hate is, especially when we ain't together, you asking me questions and want me to answer to you when I don't have to. That's the number one turn off. So if
Like
you call me,
what kind of questions? Because I'm asking a lot of questions today. What's the question that
why you ain't, okay, so why you ain't answer the phone? I called you. Like questions that a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife had the right to ask you. But you asking me, like, where was, like, we on first 48, where was you at this time? I called. Like, why you ain't text back? What the hell going on? Nah, bro. Don't do that. Don't worry about where I was at. We ain't together.
not the first 48.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, man. No, bro, they don't work like that. So that's why a lot of times, and I've been in that situation before. Like after I see a pattern, you know what I mean, of just constant kind of smothering type of behavior, I just
Mm.
slowly moonwalk up out of there.
Okay, 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 got you.
Yeah. And another example is like it ain't necessarily got to be you answering to me all the time. Like you asking me questions, it's another way to do it too. You can be the one who call all the time or texting throughout the day, like what you doing, and invite me over to, I don't know, out to eat or to a family function, stuff that I never would go to with you because we ain't like that. Like you trying to make something out of what's not there.
Mm.
That's the best way to put it.
Okay, ladies, I hope y'all taking notes. Don't be coming on too strong. Don't be having the moonwalking and ain't no music on.
I dropped the mic. You seen it? I dropped the mic.
Drop the mic. You know what?
Yeah.
When I edit this, I'm gonna put in a ding in there, like boom. Yes.
But that's
Okay.
facts though.
Hey, and that's why I have you here. I know. I mean, can we blame guys?
No, you can't blame them.
We
You
can't
can't.
blame them. So hey, here go the next question. Now this one. I got taken aback because I'm like, y'all got the Bible app on your phone and you got news, but it says I shared your news because you dumped me.
That
So,
lame ahead. Nah, bro. That's some. Nah, bro. You can't blame him for that. That's so lame, bro. That is the lamest thing in the world, man. That's it. You talking about from a male point of view, right?
yeah, he shared their news because she dumped him.
Man, number one, it's too many women here. You know what I mean? For you to kind of try to destroy a young lady like that, especially if the reason she dumped you is because things didn't work out for whatever reason. Now, if it's a whole backstory behind it, we just hypothetically speak. But if it's a rational backstory behind it, then I can probably understand. But I would never do nothing like that. But if it's just a matter of you getting your heart broken, you hurt because she left you for whatever reason, that's just you showing your true colors, man. And I'm not gonna cuss, but that's a female dog type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
you got to keep your integrity and your morals intact, regardless. You know.
Yeah. And if I send you nudes, you're gonna be signing an NDA before this is all.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all 2020.
Nah, for real. Cause think about it, I won't want her to share my news either.
Exactly. Knowing that y'all didn't Google this. This ain't y'all for real, but we ain't even gonna go there today. We're gonna let it say it was y'all.
Right. For real.
Look, so
Yeah.
what about this one? This one's a good one. I cheated on you because you were not adventurous in bed.
I don't blame him.
You don't blame
Well,
me?
no. Let me take that back. My bad. My fault. Let me slow down.
Look, I'm like, wait, what?
Ladies, calm down. Don't get your panties in a bunch, ladies. Hold on. Let me explain myself.
Let me zoom in on you on this.
So I cheated on you because you were not adventurous. So this is what you do. You talk to him first. And they go for, I know this for the men, but this for ladies and men. You talk to him first and let them know, like, hey, babe, you know, I was thinking we probably can do A, B, and C to spice things up a little bit, you know. And it ain't what you say, it's how you say it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a way to entice them. Like if you like that little trademark trick she do, or you know you want to remix it a little bit, you say, hey man, you remember that time you did, you know what I'm saying, the hokey poke? Hey, can you do that more often? You know what I'm saying? Or you kind of did your little zigzag, your signature little split or whatever. I like when you do it. It's a way to kind of enable that. You know, like it's like what's the word I'm trying to use? Queen, help me out. It's oh man, when somebody do good and you acknowledge it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like you acknowledge that, and it kind of entices them to kind of change and open up
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a good. I think that's good. And I'm like you. I mean, at first, you know, everybody's gonna be like, I don't want to say basic, but you're gonna be basic. And then as the relationship grows, when we become more intimate, and I guess this is a tip for the guys, like women, we like intimacy. Like the more intimate I feel with you, the higher the levels are gonna go. Like you're not gonna start off at Ringling Brothers Circus. I'm not gonna be jumping through fire hoops and all that the first time, because I don't know you. I don't know if I can trust you. But if I feel like I'm protected, I'm secure, I can trust you, then it might be Universal Circus, and I might just, you know, get into everything out and juggling everything. So I think it's y'all's approach. I don't think you should just cheat because somebody says no, because at that time their comfort level may not be where it needs to be at.
Incentives. That's the word I was trying to use. Incentives.
Yeah.
And but you're right though. Yeah, you right with what you're saying though. Yeah, man. It's like it also like this, Queen. This what I noticed too. This back when I was single. This like 3,000 years ago. I always have to put that disclaimer out there because a couple of my episodes, folk be trying to be the cheaters investigator. This is like 3,000 years ago, 2001 AD. You know,
or is it BC before COVID?
B for yeah. Nah, we together before COVID.
Anyway, 3,000 years ago, what happened?
Yeah. So look, what I was about to say. Yeah, so I heard a young lady say that sometimes it may not be that she's not adventurous. It may just be the guy not bringing that out of her. So it might have been you. You might not been the one that brought that out of her, because you can have certain girls that you might have been with for 5-6 years. She ain't never tried, even think about trying certain things with you. Then the minute she get with that new dude, if the word get out, however it may get out, you find out she doing certain things. You're like, damn, bro, that ain't how she is. Nah, bro, it was you. You see what I'm saying? Like she may feel comfortable with that person, or he may, you know, bring the freak out of her in other ways that you couldn't. So, you know, you got to take that in consideration too. And I've seen it happen before.
Okay, that's a very good point. I mean, just like people's attitudes, sometimes, you know, the way I act with one person may not I act like with that person.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's a great point. So I like that. I like that. And let me see. We are okay. This is the last one before we get to our next segment. So I bailed on our plans because you're smothering me. I
I
bailed
bail
on
on
our
our
plans
plans
because
because
you're
you're smart.
smothering me.
Now, when you say our plans, what the marriage? Getting it? What you mean our plans?
No, like if we had plans to go to my family's reunion or my cousin's birthday is next week and I invited you, but you bailed on the plans because I was smothering you.
Um, well, it depends on what the smothering is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just bail because you want to be up under me. I just talk to you and say, hey, babe, let me get some space, man. But if it depends on the type of smothering. If it's a negative smothering, like I said, like it's always an allegation or some negativity, and you just kind of want to be around me so that I'm not around somebody else for the wrong reason. That's I don't need that around me. That's
Yeah.
negative. But if it's a positive type of smother, then I'll just talk to you and say, hey, I'm here. I'm here. It's gonna be okay. Just talk to them and let them know everything. The plan's still good. I'm still gonna go eat your grandmama chicken and greens and stuff like that. Everything cool, bro. Just chill, relax. So it just depends on if it's a negative smother or a positive smother. That's how I would approach that situation. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. I love that. So we've
Yeah.
reached to the next segment, which is cover to cover. I have a book club and I like to ask the podcast guests, what are you currently reading? Or is there a book that you can recommend for the listeners to read?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a book that was recommended to me, and I'm recommending it to y'all because I'm big on like, how this entrepreneurship game go. Rich Dad Poor Dad, and his name is Robert T. Kiyosaki. So it's basically about this guy, and his dad was poor, and his best friend dad was rich, and he just kind of compared the mindset of the mentality of somebody who was poor, which he had a quote saying the difference and is is more like being broke is temporary. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it just kind of showed a mindset that being broke is a mind, being poor is a mindset, and that's basically what they're saying. If you're trying to become successful in life and advance and accomplish certain things when it comes to your finances, you got to change your mindset first. So I would recommend it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki.
Yes, I've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I really recommend it for people to read it like once a year or every 2 years because he makes so many valid points. And even though I felt like I was progressive with my financial planning and things like that, but there were things I felt like I neglected or just because I didn't know to be able to tell my children about being financially free. So I have to absolutely agree with you for people to read Rich Dad Poor Dad by I think is it Robert Kiyosaki?
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Robert T. Kiyosaki. My bad.
Yes,
Yeah,
Robert T. Kiyosaki. He did that, and I listened to the audio one, so I definitely agree with you. So thank you for
yeah.
sharing that.
Nah, no problem. No problem, man. I'm here. I'm a one-stop shop. You can get game, everything from me.
Yes,
Nah, I'm
we're
good.
here for all of it. So this is the final question that I want you to do just to light the path for others. What's some practical relationship advice that you can give to someone?
Mm. Practical relationship.
Or is there some practical relationship advice somebody gave to you previously that has helped in your different relationships?
Oh, no. I can share. I can definitely share. Um, I'm gonna share from my own experience. So, like I said before, same thing with what we talked about earlier. Know your worth. Um, the person only can push you as far as you let them. Uh, if you over 30, 35, hopefully they got something to bring to the table other than what they got, between the legs. Um, and you know what I mean? Just whatever you want, just make sure it's reciprocated. You see what I'm saying? You get back what you put out. You see what I'm saying? So if you want them to respect you as a man, as a person, as a young lady, carry yourself as such. Demand your respect. And when you demand your respect, you ain't got to ask for it. They're gonna naturally give it back to you. And that goes a long way in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? And lead by example. There'll be a lot of men around here talking about, trying to make call shots and be the boss and trying to tell they lady what she can and can't do, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you ain't leading by example, meaning if you ain't the breadwinner in the house, you ain't paying the bills, then you gotta wear that hat, bro. You can't just this lady paying all her bills and all you doing is being her boyfriend or her significant other. You can't run her house. You can get mad, but unless you the one actually putting in and really like, what I'm saying, contributing majorly, then you can call the shots. And that's why a lot of females get mad and frustrated because it's like, who this Negro think he is? You know what I'm saying? He ain't paying no bills around here. That's why with me, before I recommend anything to my girl, I tell her like if she thinking about, let's say, OnlyFans for example. Let's say if it's OnlyFans. Before she even do that, if I'm not helping paying her bills, I ain't contributing at all, I can tell her, look, babe, I don't know, I ain't really comfortable with that. I don't agree with it. But she can say, okay, and continue doing it. But on the other hand, if I say, hey, look, man, before you do that, you know what I mean? What's going on? Talk to me. Do you need my help? Can I pitch in? Anything I can do the you know what I'm saying, stop you from doing that, to reconsider that. And then she say, yeah, what? She in school, she working, she just going through a hardship. I'm gonna pay that off. So she ain't gotta do that. That leading by example. So that's my advice to the men.
That's what's up. I like that. I like that. And before I let you go, again, tell everyone where they can find you at on social media. I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation and I can't wait for the next time when we connect, but definitely make sure you let the listeners know where they can find you at on social media.
You can find, hey, hold on, bro. This was short. Ask me a bonus question or something, bro. Like,
no, the bonus question are for the Patreon supporters. So this is where the Light the Path community lives, and then the bonus questions are for the Patreon supporters. But
okay. My bad. Okay.
This is where the episode will end with you saying your information.
Okay.
The bonus is for the Patreon.
I got you. All right, that's what I'm talking about. You see? So y'all can follow me on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Can You Blame _me, YouTube, Can You Blame Me Podcast, Facebook page, Can You Blame Me Podcast, everything Can You Blame Me Podcast, man. And y'all can catch me on all social media platforms at CYBM, Can You Blame Me Podcast. Merch on the way.
All right, that's dope. Thank you so much for being on Light the Path today. I appreciate you.
No, for real. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me. I enjoyed the show. I got to invite you over to the Can You Blame Me platform as well. And it was an honor.
I love that. I would love that.
For real, man. I thank you again.
All right, Patreon supporters, you are in for a treat. We have some bonus questions that we will be asking Raphael. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. Make sure you are supporting. I appreciate